This opinion is particularly timely as the pandemic continues to have a significant impact in member states of the Council of Europe as well as all over the world, and brings with it new challenges for public prosecutors. How in such situations prosecutors can carry out their mission with the highest quality and efficiency while respecting at the same time the rule of law and human rights. The opinion deals with the implementation of usual, new or expanded functions of public prosecutors' offices during the pandemic. In states where prosecutors have broad competences, it deals with their role in monitoring the necessary, proportional and adequate emergency measures. It also covers the use of modern technology to monitor contacts and compliance with imposed quarantine or other public health measures. In the criminal field, it examines the continuity and adaptability of prosecutorial work, for example, how to deal with priority cases while managing the backlogs, the suspension or extension of procedural deadlines, cooperation mechanism and procedures in special emergency situations, vigilance required in the conduct and supervision of investigations by the police or other authorities to ensure the protection of rights and freedoms in the context of emergency, the use of alternatives to prosecution and pretrial detention and alternatives such as mediation, the attention to be paid to specific crimes such as economic and financial crimes related to emergency. The opinion also calls for a more efficient framework to develop cross-border cooperation, as is completely logical and natural, though the wider use of technology and more simplified procedures. The opinion takes into account the negative effects of the pandemic on society as a whole, that is, the economic impact, the psychological effect on human beings, increase, unfortunately, of cases of domestic violence, of cases of racism, intolerance, or economic and financial crimes. It also addresses the situation of persons in quarantine or detention, and finally, it pays special attention to the role of prosecutors to protect vulnerable persons in accordance with the principle of equality before the law and the principle of non-discrimination.